What's up, guys? This is Rev Match Productions here. Just showing you my car, my Veloster N. This car's still pretty new. Had it for about 6 months now. She's still pretty clean. Just decided to start making some content on it. Super fun car. Absolute blast to drive this car. Every time I drive it, it's just so much fun. So I just wanted to start doing some vlogs with it, taking whoever watches these videos on a trip with me, have some fun. This car does have a few mods done to it. Nothing crazy, but it does have a few mods. I can show you guys what's going on. I do have more planned for this car as well. So if you don't know, this is the Veloster N. This is 2-liter turbo, 275 horsepower, 260 torque. This does have the performance package with the limited slip, bigger brakes, adjustable exhaust, all that good stuff. More horsepower. So let's see what we're working with here. The hood open for you guys. So, only a couple things I've done to this car. We got the Forge Motorsport cold air intake here. Not really a cold air, but it is an intake nonetheless. It's a little bit more breathable over the stock. I did do the Turbo Smart blow-off valve, which is under there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it actually sounds really sweet. But besides that, it's pretty much stock. I did do the 6-element catch can here, or AOS, some like to call it. I do plan on going with 6 elements ECU tune very soon. It's actually on the way. It's in the process right now. They've already reflashed the ECU for me, and it should be here within the next few days or so. So I will update you guys on that and do an install video of the ECU tune as well as new spark plugs. I ordered the HKS M45XL, so we're gonna have to swap those spark plugs out, throw in the new ECU, and then it should be running pretty strong. So I do have a few plans for this car, maybe some wheels and tires down the road. We will see, but I plan to do some driving videos with this car meets, all that kind of stuff. So enjoy. Just wanted to give you guys a nice little cold start before we go. Sounds damn good on a cold start. She quiets down a little bit when she warms up. Alright guys, let's go drive. So this car is just, I don't know what it is. This car is just really fun to drive. I've had a few fun cars in the past. I've had a Civic Si. It was also a 6-speed manual, just like this car, which was fun. But it just wasn't on this level, you know, of handling, braking, all that stuff. Plus, I've actually never had a turbocharged car before. This is my first turbo car. Before this car, I had a Dodge Challenger RT. It was actually an automatic with the 8-speed, and that car was fun. It was pretty fast, but it wasn't like as fast as I wanted it to be, because I, you know, got a muscle car because I wanted like a fast car. And you really want to get like the Scat Pack or better if you're going to go with a Dodge, just because they're very heavy cars, and that's kind of the reason why I got over that car, is because it was just so heavy, and it just, like, when you're going fast in that thing and you need to stop quickly, like, it was sketchy. So I just got kind of tired of that. So found out this car was coming out, you know, heard a lot of things, a lot of good things about it, did some research. I liked the car, I liked the way it looked, I liked the way you know, just all the specs about it. I really like the price. That was the biggest thing about it, was the price is just awesome of this car. Like the value, it's just a really good value, you know, standpoint, or a really good value package you're getting for this car. So I was really stoked on that. Did the research. 2019 came out. I didn't really want to get the first year model because I just don't like to buy the first year of anything new. You know, there could always be recalls or whatever, so I just wanted to wait till the second year. So 2020s came out. Went down to my local Hyundai dealer down in I live in California, but it's down in Lake Forest, I believe, was the Hyundai dealership I went with. I got low tire pressure right now. That's okay. So I went down there, you know, and my biggest gripe was I didn't want to pay over MSRP because I was considering a Civic Type R. Civic Type R is a great car. I still love the Civic Type R to this day. However, the price just, you know, all the dealerships I went to around here all wanted anywhere from, you know, $5,000, $6,000 to $7,000 over sticker, and I just was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I want to pay MSRP. So luckily my Hyundai dealer wasn't doing markups, but I've heard that the first year in 2019 they were doing markups, so I was lucky to pay MSRP on this car. So I was pretty stoked on that. So I've had this car for about 6 months now, and I absolutely love it every second I get in it. You know, I have so much fun with this car. We're just cruising right now. We're just letting her warm up. I'm just kind of letting you guys know what's up with me and, you know, with this channel. This is my first video. I used to post videos about my Dodge Challenger in the past, but I didn't really stay consistent with it, and the car just wasn't that fun, honestly. It was an automatic, and most people didn't want to see content about an automatic Dodge Challenger. I mean, come on, it's just not a very exciting car. Yeah, but this car is just an absolute blast to drive on any kind of road, whether it's a straight road or a curved road. This car is just so much fun. The sounds, I mean, everything. I'll give you guys a little something here. I do have a blow-off valve on this car. Get some downshifts. Just had our roads redone. Kind of a mess right now. Running a Pep Boys, just trying to get the spark plug socket so we can install the tune when we get it, and those new spark plugs. Pretty excited. I like this car the way it is stock. It does have a pretty good amount of power. Obviously, you know, who doesn't want more power? Come on. Well, this car is front wheel drive, so it's gonna be wild, but that's okay, because it's honestly pretty fun. Like a lot of people hate on front wheel drive, but I feel like there is a benefit to front wheel drive. I just feel like it's much more forgiving when you abuse the car. You know, you can push, I feel like you can push front wheel drive cars much harder than you can push, say, like a rear wheel drive car with a lot of power, just because it's just such a riot to drive. This car spins the wheels a little bit, not that much to be honest, only like in first gear, unless it's super cold outside. But otherwise, traction is pretty good in this car. I have the stock Pirelli 235s, which are pretty good. Pretty thin sidewall, but they're very sticky tires. I'm happy with them. Better traction than my old car used to get. Let's just say that. My Dodge Challenger, that thing was a joke when it came to traction. Oh yeah, baby, there's that blow off. Just so good every time I drive this car. Just like I can't like not smile in this car. It's just so good. Hey, here's the boys. We're gonna see if they have what we need. Busy in here today. guys, I'm not gonna bore you with me like looking around Pep Boys. There's like nothing to look at in Pep Boys, let's be honest. So I will be back and let you know whether it was a successful. Well guys, we got it. Here it is, 5/8 spark plug socket. I got the magnetic one, so it's much easier to pull those babies out of there. And let me show you how good this car looks right now, guys. This is like, okay, this car is dirty right now. I haven't washed this car in like a month. Okay, look how good this car looks. I can't be the only one that thinks this car doesn't just look fantastic. Just the way it is, like just the way it sits with these wheels, stock, it just looks so good. Like, how can you not like this car? I mean, come on. I got people looking at me like I'm crazy right now, but that's okay. Man, this thing is just sick, man. Just so excited. Every time I drive this car, I just get so excited. It's just so amazing. Let's do this, guys. We're gonna have some fun right now. Alright, boys and girls. We're going N mode, baby. You know, we're going custom mode. Custom, I mean, it's basically, I basically run the same settings as N. I just run the suspension a little bit softer, steering a little bit softer, but everything else Sport Plus. That's how we do it. Sport Plus or nothing, to be honest. I mean, come on. Turn the AC down so you guys can actually hear what I'm saying. Humid out today. Not the best weather for turbochargers, but we're still gonna rip it. Tire pressure's low. I gotta get some air in those. Although there might be an issue with my tire sensors because they went off a few months ago and I never put air in them, and then the code, like it randomly just went away one day. It said that I didn't need air pressure anymore, so I'm not sure what's up with that. It's also due to the weather sometimes. Alright, so we're gonna drive a little bit with the windows up, although there's not much to hear. Some better audio here. I absolutely love this car. It's pretty warm and humid today, so we're probably not making as much power as we could right now. But I'll take you guys on a night run as well and show you what this thing's really got. It's cold outside. Because when the weather is good, I'm telling you, it's all about the cold weather. Good traction. Not too cold though, because then you lose traction, obviously. But I think when it's like 50 degrees outside, like 55, it's like perfect because it's cool, but it's not like super cold to where you're slipping. It's perfect. Turbo spools super hard. Can't wait to get the tuned ECU in this car. It's gonna be awesome. Gonna take the outside here. Let's see if we can hit this hill with no traffic here. It's really good right here, this little section. See if we can keep it in the boost. My exterior temp right now is showing 95. I don't think it's that hot outside, but it's not good. Oil temps are good. A steady 200. This car heats up quick when you get on it. After like 3 or 4 pulls, my oil temps are probably like 230, sometimes even 240 if it's hot outside. So you got to be careful in this car. I feel like the intercooler is a little under par. There we go. Through the turns. It's just so planted. This car has like absolutely no body roll. It's so planted. So planted. I mean, I can give it maximum boost through those turns. This car is just amazing. So good to drive. If you guys have not experienced this car yet, I'm telling you, a lot of Hyundai dealerships will let you just test drive these cars too if you're actually interested. That's what honestly sold me on this car. Once I test drove it, I was like, I want this car. Like literally 5-10 minutes after test driving it, I was like, I want this car, because it's so fun to drive. It's not the fastest car on the road, no, obviously, but it's not really about that. This car isn't really about going fast. Like, you can go fast in this car, but it's not like, you don't buy this car because you want like a fast car, if that makes sense. You buy this car for the driving experience that it gives you and the way it makes you feel. It's just, you honestly can't explain it. You just have to drive the car to understand. It's just so good. I mean, look at this. It just puts the power down through that diff. I mean, this car literally, when I had my Civic Si, my 9th gen, that car, like, I wanted to do so much to that car. Honestly, everything that I wanted to do to my old Honda, this car has, like, from the factory. Like, there's, like, I wanted to put a turbo on it. I wanted, you know, to just improve the car. I wanted to make it handle better. I wanted to make it brake better, all that stuff, sound better. I wanted it to do the backfiring like this car does. And this car comes with all of that awesome stuff from the factory. It's so good. Like, I just can't tell you guys enough how good it is. Got this guy on the bike here. I don't know what he's doing. But it's just, you have to drive the car to understand. And there will be plenty more drivey videos. That was just a little taste of this car, guys. It is hot outside today, so that definitely was not all this car has. We will have some night videos. I will be doing an install video of the tune and first impressions of the tune, stuff like that. I'm gonna be doing some car meets pretty soon down in San Clemente. Cars and Coffee, actually, it's on Saturdays, so I'll take you guys down there. There's some sweet cars down at Cars and Coffee as well, so we'll get some good footage of that. And the few people that are watching this, please and thank you for watching and liking and subscribing and all of that awesome stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one.